As a defense, what's been the key this week to rebounding and getting ready for ODU?
Really just focus on details. You know what I mean? Do your 111th. Because last game, during the second half, we kind of got away from that. We're trying to make a play versus just doing our 111th. So really this week is just all about details, knowing what you're supposed to do and executing it.
Is that part of what Coach Pry said when he was assessing everything? He's like, there's 11 different things I saw. Was that part of like just a thing here, a thing there, not just one thing that was sticking out?
It was really like, it's 11 people on defense kind of thing, and if one person has an MA, that's 11 MAs. So it's like, it's really just honing on to, okay, this is my job, it's my responsibility, I got to execute it to the best of my ability, and that's what we're focusing on for this week.
Was that a surprising turn from week one, where the defense looked very connected in week one and very ready for South Carolina? Was it surprising that there was such a stark difference between the two games?
I wouldn't say it was a stark difference between the two games. It was really the first, like 6 quarters that as a defense that we played was phenomenal, and we was locked down. It's just that last quarter got away from us. Can't really tell you what happened. Like, as a defensive lineman, I just felt like we should have really executed our jobs, been more detail oriented, and then it could have been a different story. But past is the past. We just got to focus on ODU now.
Experienced offensive line for ODU. What are you seeing out of that group as you're preparing for them?
They're a bunch of great guys. They got good feet. It's going to be a battle up front without a doubt. Like, just because they're in the Sun Belt doesn't mean that we can take them lightly or anything like that. Like, they're a good group. I'm pretty sure one of the offensive linemen played here too. I know he was a good offensive lineman here. So it's really like, we got to bring it this week. We got to treat them just like we treat South Carolina, just like we treat Vandy.
You faced rushing quarterbacks the first couple of weeks. The scouting report of this ODU quarterback looks like he can move pretty well.
Oh yeah, he can run. He had like 75-yard touchdown against Indiana first play. So it's something that we're not going to take lightly. We're going to treat him just like Sellers. You know what I mean? Keep him contained, and really just don't let him get those explosive plays.
Their running back number 20, Jones, the transfer from Georgia Military, had that 93-yard touchdown run last week. What are you seeing, like the second gear he brings and the home run hitting ability that you have to make sure he's contained as well?
Oh yeah, he's somebody you got to tackle low, and on that you got to be responsible and gap sound because he's twitchy. If you try to two gap or you try to peek outside your gap, he's gonna bounce it out and then he's gonna make you look silly. So really playing him is just understanding that if I have gap integrity and I don't try to play too much or play outside of my gap or outside of my frame, that it should be solid in the run game. We shouldn't get anything that much.
Has the defense's response in practice this week, these first couple of days, been what you hoped it would be?
Oh
expected?
Yeah, without a doubt, it's blood in the water. Like, I felt like going from South Carolina to Vandy week to ODU week, it's just every single week has been a tick up of, all right, we got to be even more intense, we got to be even more violent. Like, the scouts we got, hey, shout out to them because they're taking almost every rep and they're really working their ass off and giving us a great look. So it's really, it's impressive how much they're taking and how disciplined they are.
Have you played Sun Belt team in the past when you were at Eastern Michigan, or?
UMass wasn't. They're independent. I don't think I have.
Okay. But I mean, group of 5 team, you know the mentality they get and the fact that you get some transfers coming down from big programs like that.
Yeah.
What are some things that you can tell your teammates about, hey, they're just as scrappy as...
The biggest thing is, like, it's kind of like to an extent, our game to, let's say, South Carolina. Like, it was ACC versus a SEC. Now it's Sun Belt versus an ACC team. So it's like, don't lose that mentality of, oh, they're in the Sun Belt, we can just take them lightly. No, they're coming with a chip on their shoulder. They got just as good as athletes as we do. It's all going to be about who wants it more. Because at the end of the day, that's college football. It ain't about, oh, we have all these 5 stars. It's about, look, we have all these no stars, but they want it more. And that's the team that's always going to win.
That's good.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, James.
No problem. Thank you guys.